There is a quote in the show that says, the things that we don't know is the things that scare us the most. So do you agree with this aspect?
Absolutely. I mean, biggest fears for most people are things like death, and there's no knowing what happens then. I think, yeah. I mean, yeah, I completely agree. Not knowing something makes you feel like you have no control whatsoever. And it's kind of nice. I'm not Buddhist, unfortunately. It would be nice to be able to let go of that feeling of needing to control. But I think we all have it still a little bit.
Yeah, particularly now, this time of our lives. I think that at the core of the story, there is this need of satisfaction that we are never satisfied as human beings. So we live in a society that always push our, to do us more and better and faster. So I don't know, I just wanted to ask you as actors, how did you approach with this aspect of the story? Sometimes as actor, do you stop and say, okay, I'm satisfied for what I'm doing right now? Or you always push yourself to do more? I think that at the core of the story, there is this need of satisfaction that we are never satisfied as human beings. So we live in a society that always push our, to do us more and better and faster. So I don't know, I just wanted to ask you as actors, how did you approach with this aspect of the story? Sometimes as actor, do you stop and say, okay, I'm satisfied for what I'm doing right now? Or you always push yourself to do more?
We're always, as a species, we're always looking for something new and ways to kind of challenge ourselves and find a new way of approaching an old question or finding a new question to answer. And as actors, we have to do that as well. I mean, this project was something new for me, and I think for Arsher as well, to take on this world that I didn't really know that much about beforehand. But luckily, we had a good roadmap in Robert Harris's book, I feel.
But we're all naturally tinkerers, and we're never kind of, happy. But then that's how you kind of, that's necessity is the mother of invention, all that kind of stuff. It's like, if you don't do that, then obviously we're all kind of stand still and stagnate. But for me, that was one of the interesting things about this project, was that it was something I'd never sort of done before. Never been part of a thriller. I've never been part of something that's set over 24 hours. I've never been part of something that goes to such extremities so quickly. And so as an actor, you're kind of having to join all the dots together.
I'm very self-critical. That's my big problem. So I really, I don't keep pushing and striving. I think I just, oh God, that was awful. That was awful. And I think, so that's probably a different form of, yes. So I don't think I have the kind of, I strive, I'm ambitious, I want to keep grabbing. I'm more like, oh my God, can I do it? I have self-doubt. That's more my personal struggle with acting, rather than, wanting to take over the world. But I think that the show is a very interesting metaphor for people just wanting, and then that backfires.
I fight a lot against myself, and because I'm never satisfied if I'm really si je suis vraiment if I want to say the truth, I am never satisfied by things, and I think it's I have a lot of default, but this one is terrible. But it's what we just say. That's I think before, in the 80s, in the early 70s, we ambition and fighting for things.